Well, Linda, we first got involved after we learned Patricia Johnson placed 99-year-old Willie Burchow in an Alzheimer's unit, despite strong evidence that he didn't belong there. Tonight, family members of other wards are speaking out about their experiences with Johnson and with the guardianship system.
I mean, my grandmother raised me for a good section of my life.
Amy Eldridge often returned to the home where her grandmother Rita kept teddy bears and photos of her life's magical moments. But in 2008, Amy's grandmother Rita Eldridge was declared incapacitated by the court. Amy says she doesn't know why. Rita was removed from her house and Patricia Johnson became her court-appointed professional guardian. Amy's father James took care of his mother in her house at the time.
There was no family that they knew of when they were going through the process.
That's what they said.
Yeah.
But the family was living in the house.
My father was, yes.
Johnson evicted James on Rita's behalf and obtained a nearly $5,000 judgment to pay the legal bill. Rita Eldridge was moved to a nursing home. Her own home was sold for less than half its appraised value.
We were told that basically we were stealing if we were taking anything from the house, which...
What happened to the stuffed animals and the things that were sentimental?
They were all taken from the house and thrown away. There was no, hey, we've gotten everything of value out of the house. You know, if you'd like to come rummage through this, you can come get what's left. It was everything in the house needs to stay. You just need to go, and everything's ours now.
Everything was sold for $295 to the same man court records show bought several Ward's possessions, including those of Reby Jimenez for $100.
I was never allowed into the house to go through any of my mom's belongings or even our items as we were growing up as kids.
Cindy Lee is Jimenez's daughter. Before being incapacitated, Jimenez lived in this house with her husband Fernando, who Patricia Johnson also evicted immediately.
You know, when I went to the house to see, they had already had it locked up, some padlock on the front door, and there was no way to get in there to, you know.
This is a man who lived in the house a long time.
Oh, he lived, yes, for like 25 years.
Fernando died within days.
And I'm like, wow, how could this have happened? I mean, they removed her, and then somebody, a total stranger, stepped in and just took over. And next thing I know, immediately there was a for sale sign up.
The home sold for $85,000 to an investor who resold it for $170,000 4 months later. Reby Jimenez is now in the memory unit at Grand Villa. Rita Eldridge passed away last November.
I felt like my grandmother was in prison. I had to go to her warden to make sure everything was okay, that I could see her, that I could do whatever I wanted to do with her.
Johnson refused multiple requests for an interview. Coming up tonight at 11, we'll tell you what we discovered when we followed Patricia Johnson around for days. We'll also reveal what we found out about her billing and how she steers tens of thousands of dollars worth of her ward's business to colleagues on the city council. It's an all-new I-Team investigation tonight at 11.